Alright, moving on. Number 7. We want to know number 1 and number 7, what kind of angles are those? And like I said, this is really not a required topic. 1 and 7, they are ultimate exterior. They're on completely different locations regarding the transversal, outside of the parallel lines, outside of the parallel lines. We care more, so the answer to this is alternate exterior. But I need you to know that 4 and 6 and 3 and 5 are alternate interior. We need to know those. I need you to know corresponding. So 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 4 and 8, 3 and 7, those are all corresponding. And all of those angles we just mentioned were congruent to one another. And then the other ones we need to know are same side interior. So 4 and 5 and 3 and 6, those are our same side interior pairs. And they are actually supplementary, not congruent. Alright, moving on to number 8. We want to find the value of x if these lines are parallel. So if these lines are parallel, this angle and this angle are corresponding angles. And they are congruent. So negative 3x plus 8 equals 40 degrees. So I'm going to solve this. I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. Negative 3x equals 32. So x equals 32 over negative 3. And that would be option B. Alright, number 8. Given that line A is parallel to B, we want angle 1. Okay, so these two lines are parallel. There's a lot of stuff we have to go through to get this. If these two lines are parallel, this angle, 46, corresponds with 4. So 4 is also 46. Alright. And that means that the angle next to 4, there's a couple of things we're going to do here. The angle next to 4 and 4 add up to 180, so this angle is 134 degrees. Because they're supplementary, because they are a linear pair. Which means this angle is 134 degrees. So angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 134 degrees. Alright. We also know that since these lines are parallel, this angle 66 corresponds with this angle, angle 2. Which means they have the same measure. So angle 2 is 66 degrees. So now angle 1 plus 66 is 134. You can find angle 1 by subtracting 66 from both sides. Angle 1, measure angle 1 equals, that is 4 plus 34, so 38. I'm sorry, plus 64. So that would be 68 degrees. Alright, so number 10. Moving on. Line A is parallel to line B. And we want to find the measure of angle 3. This one's definitely harder, so bear with me for a second. Sometimes we are going to need to just kind of add stuff to the picture by maybe extending lines. So I'm going to actually extend this transversal. Okay, I haven't changed it, I've just extended it. And so right here, if this angle is 38 degrees, this angle right here is 38 degrees as well. Because those are alternate interior angles around this transversal. Now 38 and 32 and this other angle right here make a triangle. So 180 minus 38 minus 32 is equal to 110 degrees. This angle right up top is 110 degrees. 110 is right next to angle 3. So angle 3 plus 110 equals a line, 180 degrees. Which means that angle 3 has to equal 70 degrees. And that is option B. Alright, last one for this page. Here we want to find all of the unknown angle measures, knowing that this line is parallel to this line. And we kind of have a whole mixture of stuff we have to look at here. Alright, transversal. If these are parallel and this is a transversal, then this angle and this angle are congruent because they're alternate interior angles. So this guy is 78. So that tells us that angle B is 78 degrees. Now 40 and 78 and angle A make a triangle, which means their sum is 180. So if that's 40 and 78, that is 118. And 118 plus angle A equals 180 degrees because they make a triangle. So that tells us that angle A is 62 degrees. Alright, same idea, different transversal. If this angle is 59, then angle D up here is also 59 degrees because they're alternate interior angles. So angle D is 59 degrees. Alright, let's look at this. We have 78.59 and we can get C, or 78.59 and we can get angle C right here. They all have to add up to 180. So angle C plus 78 plus 59 equals 180. 78 and 59 is 120, 137. So that means angle C is 180 minus 137, which is 43 degrees. Alright, so a couple other things we need to do. Angle E, I believe that's called, right in there. Angle E and this 95, they make a whole line. So since this is 95, 95 plus E has to be 180, so that makes angle E 85 degrees. And then finally, since we know angle E is 85 and we know this angle is 59, and they add up to make a triangle, 85 plus 59 is 144. And since they all have to add up to make a triangle, that is going to be 180 minus 144, which will just be 36 degrees for angle F down here.